got an email yesterday afternoon from McLaren of San Diego asking me if I wanted to come down to test drive one of their cars. It wasn't a personal email, it was actually one of those emails that was like mass sent out to a clientele list. How I got on a McLaren clientele list, I'm not quite sure, but that I'm not gonna question and I'm just gonna accept. But I thought, hey, what the hell? I'm totally down to go drive a McLaren. Funny enough, just 2 days prior to me getting this email, I was looking into 600 LTs. Not that I'm like really serious about buying one, but I was curious about them, and I do think it's one of the best looking McLarens out there other than a P1. So then when I got this email, I thought it was God trying to reach out to me to tell me, hey, go test drive a McLaren 600 LT. Let me know what you think. And we're on our way to the dealership right now to go try it out and see how it is. I don't think I'm really gonna be able to film too much while I'm there, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a guy with me and we're gonna cruise around for about an hour or so. But either way, I'm not gonna pass this up, and I'm gonna take it as a treat, as a sign from God that I'm supposed to go drive a 600 LT right now. When I was a kid, I would come down to this dealership all the time. You can't really see it right now, but it's right over there. Why is it so out of focus? It used to be called Symbolic Motors, and then it got taken over a couple years ago, and it's called Ogara Motors. So I used to come here literally multiple times a month with a camera and just take pictures of cars and store them at home as a binder. And I used to like know every model, every like spec and all that stuff about all the exotics. So this dealership that we're going to is a little bit different now. Means a lot to me. And I've been going here since I was literally a kid. And by the looks of it, those McLarens right there are probably the ones that we are going to be driving. All right, so this big camera I'm probably going to leave in here because they're probably not going to want a big camera in there, and I don't even know if they'll let me film. So I'm going to switch over to the baby camera now. So I wasn't able to film while on the test drive, but I will say the one thing that I really took away from the 600 LT compared to the 458, this might sound weird, but try and bear with me here. The 600 LT felt like a go-kart on the street. It was much smaller inside the car, felt much more nimble, it was definitely way faster than the 458, but it just felt like a go-kart. If I was on the track, I 100% would prefer that car. But if I was daily driving on the street or doing whatever, just cruising around, honestly, my heart still lies with the 458. The 458 feels like a normal car, but with supercar powers, if that makes sense. Definitely two different driving personalities, both great supercars, both great exotics, but I don't know. McLaren just always feels like a go-kart. I don't know if I'll ever own a McLaren one day. Maybe someday. I've been looking at some McLarens, but nothing's really taken my heart. But today I'm here to address this. Now this has actually been down for quite a while, or I decided to put it down. Long story short is I was having a little software issue with my AccuAir system. I had one of the first systems ever released with the Endo CVT with this car. Because I had one of the first ones, mine had a little bug in it that we weren't able to figure out. I kind of just sat it down for a bit and it's been just chilling here. I hated doing that. It was for the better. So AccuAir sent me out a new system for the car so we can get this thing all dialed up and get this thing back on the road. And it's not good to let rotaries sit without driving for quite a while. So we're gonna turn this thing on and get it ripping and take her home, boys. She needs to see the house again. She misses it. But as always, huge shout out to AccuAir. For air setups, there isn't any other choice for me other than this. It's actually gonna be a pretty easy install here. So I already removed our other tank that we had on the car. I've already kind of done some digging and gotten this stuff out. I run a 2-tank setup in the back in the FD. I have my first tank, which houses all the components, all the compressors and all that stuff. And then I have a secondary tank that just acts as extra storage. This is the one we're gonna be sending back, and we're gonna be throwing in the new one with the updated software in the car. So we're gonna be careful here. Take off this plastic, try not to scratch the tank up. And I'm gonna switch over all the fittings that I have and the set screws for my mount that I have inside the trunk. Gonna be fairly simple. I'm just going through, I'm gonna go over the car and transfer over all the fittings that I have on this tank, which is only 1, 2, 3, which should be super simple. I'm gonna back these out, swap it over on this one. Before we go any farther, I wanna remind you guys that June 30th, we're gonna be in Puerto Rico. Hyundai Company's gonna have a pop-up booth. If you want tickets to the Tuner Evo show, I'll link them down below. Puerto Rico, we're coming out to see you guys. Speaking of RX-7s, it just works perfect with Puerto Rico. I'm really, really hyped to see what Puerto Rico's got for the rotary love, because everything that I've been told from everybody is that Puerto Rico is literally like the capital of the rotary world of the, does that make, long story short, I'm expecting to see some hectic rotary life in Puerto Rico. So if you live in Puerto Rico and you want to come out to come see us, Tournament Evo, June 30th, we're all gonna be there. Tickets will be linked down below.
I'm a hidden boy.
You're not a hidden boy.
I'm a hidden boy.
Now that the new tank is ready, I'm pulling all the plugs from our old tank and I'm putting on some thread sealant. Calvin tells me not to use Teflon tape, so I don't use Teflon tape. Ooh, I wonder who's selling behind the camera. The world may never know.
Just a hidden boy. Wait, I thought he was changing Alicia's brakes.
I don't know what he's doing. Typical fashion, something's probably wrong with this car and he's gonna figure it out real quick. This isn't threading. Thread. There we go.
Kevin's car today. What's wrong with your car today, Kev?
Literally nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong.
Seems to me like there's something wrong with it. You want to know what I'm doing, but it's not technically wrong. I'm just adjusting the ride height. The rear sits lower than the front, and if I'm trying to prepare for, don't look over there, those, hey, back here, those wheels over there, I gotta get the height right.
Sounds like a lot of barnacles. TJ,
What?
do it.
What?
Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. It was a tactical error of me not hanging out with you yesterday, Tej.
Why?
Because I wasn't able to announce what I'm doing tomorrow. You know what I'm doing tomorrow, right? I'm driving a Porsche.
Oh yeah.
I'm driving a Porsche.
Yeah.
But there's no Porsche support to be had tomorrow because I didn't tell anyone. Because this video comes out the day, and I'm gonna go early in the morning just in case. Just in case you want to hang out with me tomorrow, buddy.
I'll go.
You want to come with me?
Maybe. Is this gonna sink?
Oh my god.
I know,
dude,
I know,
it's like...
I know. It's everywhere. I need to clean it.
Dude, it's like me
my
after
drink. It's
having
my-
cheese
what
because I'm
connects
lactose
things
intolerant.
together. I need to get a paper towel.
That is Kevin after ice cream.
Can't be saying that's graphic. Now you gotta blur that out.
Yeah, you gotta pixelate that, Teach, because that is Kevin.
Dude, that's
vanilla ice cream.
That smells.
Kevin, when he eats vanilla ice cream, it comes out.
You are a fucking Josh.
Oh!
You're an idiot.
Oh my god, it's TJ after some mac and cheese.
Bro.
Bro.
You didn't take off the fucking Teflon, didn't you? Now it looks like
It's okay, it's
twiddle
TJ's car.
dicks in there.
TJ doesn't care.
You guys are. What do you mean I don't care?
You don't care. You don't care. Clearly, it's like when Kevin buys Alicia a vanilla ice cream cone at San Diego Zoo. She doesn't finish it, but he doesn't want to waste it, so he eats it to sacrifice.
What is you and
his
ice cream
pants.
today? Dude, it's like spreading. I can't get
Go get a fucking degreaser. Stop rolling the tank around.
It's gonna fall. It's gonna fall.
Bustin' Dut.
He's a baboon. That's what he is. He's a fucking baboon. I can't even watch you do this.
Don't you have a broken car to fix, Kevin?
Yeah,
ain't
you
broken.
barnacle boy.
It ain't even
This
broken.
is Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
I don't know if it's this
And I'm the
I don't know if
atomic
it's
flounder.
the sealant that smells bad or if it's you guys that smells bad.
What? He's just tossing it? What are you doing? The real question is, Teach, do you believe?
Is this something you guys made?
Yeah, we made that so that we can push your car the other day.
I gotta put this back. It's very heavy. I gotta make sure I do this right. Okay, so this needs to go that way. Yup. Okay.
Yeah, right? They're beautiful, right?
What is that?
It's his toes, actually.
What's that? The spigot coming out your mid.
Pedicures. Maintain that shit.
What are you doing in here, Teach? Are you getting in there? I'm camera boy Cal. Oh my god!
It's alright.
It's okay, he's selling it anyway.
Fucker.
It's like a bratwurst. Hold on. Oh, now that's rotated.
Alright, the Allen key's up there. So.
We'll get the Allen Chiarino, Cavarino,
Oh,
Ciacciarino.
bro.
What'd you do, bro?
Bro, Teflon's everywhere. No, not these ones, you dodo.
Whoa, you can't just call him that! Teach. No, I cut it.
I'm already doing them.
Oh.
I don't know.
Don't act like he knows.
I don't remember. What is this? Oh, that's that. Okay, this got. Stop filming me.
Well, we gotta
this?
capture the TJ in the wild. Moment of truth.
I need to get the key.
You told me to film you. That's what I'm doing. Almost died.
The only thing that's gonna happen here if this works is that it's gonna work. Before it wasn't working, so.
You hear that? My car ain't the broken one.
I admitted that this car was down. Okay. You don't.
Oh, doctor.
My car ain't down, sir.
Oh, it looks like it's on. Oh, it looks like it works. Not toasty.
It makes a noise when you air out, right?
Well, one, if I hit 2, it should air up. But there's gonna be no air in the tank, which means that the battery's gonna need some serious juice.
That means you need to turn your car on.
Yeah, low voltage. The car needs to be turned on, which means we're gonna get smoked out if my car isn't where Kevin's car is.
Well, we need.
This bitch, if it's on the ground.
This won't start either. Watch.
Oh,
the jump box.
She's dead.
Yes. Alright, so we just got the car started. Our tank isn't leaking. Everything seems to be working. So we're gonna let this thing go over there a little bit and then raise the car up and kind of move it to the back of the shop, because when we leave this thing running in here, this whole entire thing looks like a smoke show.
Does it feel good?
Feels good, man. It feels like I left her. Still runs really good. Still sounds really good.
It's still really loud.
Is it loud?
Yeah.
I don't really notice how loud it is. I'm always inside the car.
I mean, it's pretty loud inside too.
Yeah, one thing that I'm noticing is with the new updated tank and the software, the E level doesn't like freak out as much. Like, do you remember that I used to have like the little like small issues of it, like always like trying to like find its perfect height, you know what I mean? Or because with this management, it's like height based, not pressure based.
Yeah.
It hasn't done that once.
Ah.
Oh, I guess that was its first time right there. I'm happy to say that this thing is working just like it used to. Running really good. So I feel like I should address kind of the elephant in the room, and it's kind of the question, am I selling the RX-7 or what's really happening with the RX-7? Because you guys heard me talk about it quite a little bit in the past, and I was kind of like, well, I am gonna sell it, and Calvin always making memes and jokes about how I am gonna sell it. And to be quite honest, I really have considered selling it, and that's only because I want to do more things and I'm kind of running out of room, and it's not as simple just to go buy another warehouse to put more cars in. But at the current moment, I think the one thing that I just want to do with the car, and it kind of goes against what I originally said when I started the build, but I think I just want to go a little bit more wild with it. The car can get retuned to get more power out of it. I still haven't done the E85 tune yet, and I think I just want to make it a little bit more race car like. As much as I love the seats that we have in the car, I think I want to do bucket seats. My biggest complaint with the seats that I have in the car right now is they sit really high, and any RX-7 owner will tell you that the stock seats sit high, and for me, I sit really high up on the car, and I kind of don't like that. I feel like if I was in a bucket seat like this is the spare one for my Z, I feel like it would make me feel a lot more comfortable in the car and make it feel a little bit more connected. I'm also really debating about doing a wide body kit on the car, or doing something a little bit more wild and putting a huge wing on the back. As much as I love the stock body and how much it kind of would hurt me to think that I'd be cutting up a stock body, because when I got the car, the inspiration was you don't really see too many like stock bodies that have all the nicest stuff on it and have a like proper 13B like we have from PPRE. And that was kind of like my combination. Now, like, I've done it, we've had it done for about a year now, and not that I'm growing bored of it, but it just doesn't excite me the way that it used to. And I think that's partly because we have so much other crazy shit in the shop, and I don't know, we've bagged it, but we haven't wide bodied it yet. So to be honest, I either think I'm gonna sell it, or I'm just gonna go an extra step and do a wide body, do a big wing, go a little bit more aggressive, maybe change the paint of the car. That's kind of where I'm at. So in the comments down below, I'm asking you guys what you guys would think. Although I already know 99.999% of you are gonna say, obviously just wide body and go that route. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I wide body it and go crazy this year and bring it again to SEMA, but with a new look on it. Not quite sure. I'd love to hear you guys' comments down below. I just kind of feel like the RX-7 content, I feel like you guys are over it. And as much as I love doing everything just for myself, at the same time, I'm only able to do stuff like this if they do well on the internet, because that's how I make a living, is by doing crazy stuff to cars. And if you guys are kind of burnt out and over it, well then, like, I'd like to hear that feedback, because then I probably won't do it. Make sense?
Now your Ferrari is complete.
Sure, that's all down on there. Nice and good luck, Kevin.
Why'd it take you so long to put the badge on?
I just keep forgetting. That's why I got you here. You have those little butt plugs? The little plugs?
Yeah, I'm pulling on my butt.
Kev, what do you think I should do?
What?
Should I wide body the RX-7 or should I sell it?
Cool, you already know wide body's a good meme.
You really think so?
Do I really think so? I mean,
No, like, really.
the way I see it is nobody wants you to get rid of it.
Yeah, but at the same time,
you got
they're not the
one,
they're not the ones that are
two,
owning all of them.
Right? 3, 4, and the RX-7 is 5. The truck is 6.
Oh, there's more than that.
The Supra is 7. That's it.
And then there's one on the way.
Oh, they don't know.
I don't know about that. That won't be here for a bit though. But there's one on the way, so that's 8. Did you count the Mustang?
Yes, I counted it. I think that's it. But dude,
That's
I mean,
8.
at some point, cars gotta go.
Yeah, like at some point, something has to go.
That can't go. This is not gonna go for a little bit. B or Z can never leave. Mustang.
Something's happening with the Mustang. You guys just wait on that.